What's up everyone? This is John from Running Warehouse, and today we are teaming back up with Running Warehouse Australia to give you a global review on the Brooks Ghost 16. If you were to look into the dictionary for the words dependable and reliable, there's a good chance you would see a picture of the Brooks Ghost. It's a shoe that runners continue to lace up for their everyday miles, making it one of the most popular daily trainers on the market. Now with version 16, we're seeing some really nice upgrades that's going to enhance your underfoot experience while keeping the core traits that runners know and love from the Brooks Ghost line. Now in terms of specs, the 16 is going to be pretty in line with version 15. It's coming in 9.5 ounces, which is 269 grams in a men's US 9. It's got 36 millimeters of stack in the heel with a 12 millimeter drop, so 24 millimeters in the forefoot. It's got an engineered mesh upper and road tack rubber in the outsole. The big change is gonna be in the midsole, where we have DNA Loft V3 in the Brooks Ghost 16, which is gonna be a nitrogen infused compound that's gonna offer softer, more responsive landings and a smoother underfoot experience overall. Now, don't tell Brooks this, but I've never worn a Ghost before. And it's not a problem with the Ghost, it's just the fact that I've got a closet full of shoes like the Asics Super Blast or the Hoka Skyward X or the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4. So really premium shoes. And so standard daily trainers just aren't really my type of shoe. And when I put on the Brooks Ghost 16 for the first time, it was kind of right in line with what I was imagining it would be like compared to some of my other shoes. Felt a little bit firmer at step in. The upper was fine, but overall just kind of felt a little boring if I'm being honest. But then I took it for a run and I thought to myself, you know, this doesn't feel so bad. It had a pretty nice responsive feel. The heel has a nice wide platform, so it was really stable. I really enjoyed it. Then I took it for another run. And again, I'm really feeling that responsiveness of the DNA Loft V3. It even encouraged me to pick up the pace, so I put in a few miles at marathon pace, and I was so surprised with how comfortable and well cushioned the Brooks Ghost 16 felt underfoot. Then I took it on a weekend long run and another speed workout. So I've only got about 30 miles in this shoe, but they've been quality miles where I've really put it through the types of workouts that I would put other premium shoes through throughout the week. And it performed really well. Like I said, it's very well cushioned. It's got the nice impact absorption that really has the protection to last for double-digit miles, which I was really happy with. And it's just a shoe that feels really comfortable on foot. And I could see why so many people opt for a shoe like this. In terms of where it would fit in my rotation, I would say it's gonna be the shoe that I'm gonna lace up when I am done making decisions for the day, whether it's a long day at work or hanging out with the kids and I need to get out for some miles and I don't know what shoe to lace up. I'm gonna pick up the Ghost 16. Overall, I really enjoyed running in this shoe. Look forward to getting more miles in. And really, there's only one last thing for me to say. And in the words of a true American hero, Shaquille O'Neal, Brooks, I apologize. I really wasn't familiar with your game. So those are my thoughts. Let's send it on down to Alicia at Running Warehouse Australia and see what the good folks down under have to say about the Brooks Ghost 16.
Thanks, John. Here we have the Brooks Ghost 16 in a women's size 8, weighing in at about 240 grams. Like John, I've never run in a Brooks Ghost before, so I was pretty keen to try them out once I got my hands on them. So I was able to put about 40 Ks into these shoes, and I mainly test them over my longer and easier runs, and when I was able to, I threw a bit of speed work at the shoe. When I first put the shoe on, it was okay. I honestly didn't think there was anything special about it. It was a bit firmer than what I was used to running in, and I honestly was a bit unsure about it at first. But then I took it out on my first run and I was pleasantly surprised by it. I quite like how it's a bit more of a lightweight shoe. It's a bit more minimal and of a bit more of a low profile shoe compared to my Asics Nova Blast, which I often use for my daily mileage, which is a bit more chunkier and bulky. So we've got the engineered mesh upper, which I found to be quite breathable and also offered a nice and secure lockdown fit, We do have a bit of padding in the tongue as well, which felt very comfortable to run in. And I actually felt, quite supported in the top of the shoe. And what's great about this new updated version is that it does have a bit more of a roomier toe box if you've got like a slightly wider foot. On the outsole of the shoe, we have the Road Tack rubber, which I found offered great traction, and I think it's actually going to be very durable in this new updated version. I found that when I picked up the pace a little in these shoes, they went with me. It has a great heel to toe transition with the segmented crash pad that actually gave it quite a nice toe off. In the new updated version, we have the nitrogen-infused DNA Loft V3, which offered a little bit more cushioning, and it took a while for me to actually feel that, and I found that the more I ran in the shoe, the more I was able to notice it, and I actually quite enjoyed it. While the new Ghost 16 did exceed my expectations, I personally do like something with a little bit more cushioning, but overall it is a no-fuss daily trainer. It carries on with the Ghost legacy of being a reliable daily trainer, and now with an enhanced and upgraded underfoot feel, it only adds to the shoe's versatility. It will work for just about any runner who's looking for a dependable shoe that can tackle any mileage that you throw at it. So that's our thoughts on the new Brooks Ghost 16. You can find this at Running Warehouse and Running Warehouse Australia.